Hi Archer and Olive Fam, it's Icy, one of the design team members, and I've got another blog post for you. And this one is a pretty interesting one because it focuses on breakup spreads. So today I will be using my A5 Moonflowers notebook, red and pink acrylograph pens, stickers from the Archer and Olive self-love box, and some stickers and washi tape from the February 2022 theme box. So I decided to go for a Valentine's vibe, but it is also up to you if you want to stick to this theme. But I know not everyone likes Valentine's Day or anything Valentine's themed, so feel free to choose a different set of colors and different designs. And remember, this is your journal, and the best way to make a bullet journal is to create it for yourself. So the breakup spreads we'll be doing today are a quotes page, a burn page, number 3, a reflection page titled "Why is it so hard to let go?" 4th, a table comparing yourself before, during, and after the relationship. Next is a page where you release all of your feelings into something creative. Next is a things I love about me page, and then a bucket list. And next is a prompt that can help you infuse more things that make you happy in your everyday routine, and of course affirmations. And lastly, a letter to your future self. So grab your materials and let's get started. Alright, so the first breakup spread that we are going to do is a quotes page. So as you can see here, I've already drafted my quote in pencil, so that way it's easy for me to change things around. So the quote that I have selected is "Healing is not linear," because let's face it, everybody goes through grief and sadness differently. And as we go through our process, sometimes we're okay, sometimes we're not, and it feels like recovery is not a straight line. You can still fall back and then you can step forward and fall back, and that is completely okay. And feel free to select whatever quote resonates the most with you. Again, I'll be using red and pink calligraphs. I know that these are Valentine's colors and Valentine's is usually associated with couples, but let's break the bias and focus on self-love for this blog post. I love doing a lot of calligraphy in my bullet journal, especially with quotes and lettering the days of the week and the months of the year. In my YouTube channel, I have a little series which you can follow along with. I go through the basics of doing fall calligraphy, where you just use a regular pen, like instead of a brush pen or a pointed pen, and feel free to check that out. I think this blog post is also perfect for those who are recovering not only from relationship breakdowns, so it doesn't have to be of the romantic sort. I guess this blog post can also be useful to people who are going through something that is challenging. And this is where self-care comes in, because we really need to look after ourselves in order to move on and heal. So this is my quote page. Alright, so next we are going to do something fun called a burned page. So depending on the year you were born, you might recognize that from the movie Mean Girls. And it's basically a book where Regina George wrote something mean about the people she didn't like at school. So this is basically kind of the same, but we are going to write the unpleasant emotions that we feel about the breakup. In the center of the page, we will have a little pink cloud. So this is basically our heading. And around this title, I will be doing several clouds that are linked to the main cloud. And we will be writing our negative emotions on those clouds. And there's a space down here in the bottom which I will probably use for notes. So here is my little burn page where I would write the negative emotions I would be feeling during a breakup. So the next breakup spread we are going to do is a page called "Why is it so hard to let go?" So this page is basically similar to a brain dump page where you just write whatever you're feeling, write whatever you're thinking. And let's add some decorations to the page. I would use this as a page where I can reflect on the things that are within my control and change those things. I like to think of this spread as an opportunity for self-reflection and self-assessment. And doing prompts like this helps me feel hopeful, because I had a life before this relationship, and during the relationship there was a lot of change, a lot of growth that had happened. And of course, at the end of a relationship, it's not always easy, but it's always good to reflect on the many opportunities to grow. So the spread is basically a table. And another fun way to decorate your page is to use stickers. So okay, there you have it, a page where you can reflect on yourself before, during, and after a relationship or something that is currently challenging you at the moment. So the next breakup spread we're going to do is something that is more freestyle, where you can create something out of the feelings that you're feeling. So for example, let's take Taylor Swift. So without all of the breakups or anything that she went through, basically, we wouldn't really have all of those songs that we relate to. The many creative things that you can do with this page is, for example, you can write a song, or you can write a poem, you can do some hand lettering, you can use this as a junk journal page and make a collage out of how you're feeling. The importance is to release all of those emotions through your creativity, and feel free to use all of this space for whatever you would like to create and release those emotions. Okay, so next we're going to do a page called Things I Love About Myself. After doing the heading, I've got these stickers, and what I love about these stickers is that you can write on them. But I think this is a great opportunity to look into ourselves and actually see the great things about ourselves instead of focusing on the things that we lack, which is a great way to further explore our strengths. And this is the Things I Love About Me spread. So up next, we're going to do a bucket list. So because we are going to start focusing on ourselves, we should focus on the things that we want to do. So this bucket list I'm doing is actually a table that has 3 columns: what, where, and when. So here's an example of what you can do for your bucket list page. Okay, up next we've got a spread that involves taking into consideration the things that make you happy, the things you do every day, and what steps you can take to make yourself happier every day. I'll be dividing the page into 3. So one is for things that make me happy. The next one is things I do every day. And the next one is how can I change my routine? And what I love about this exercise is that it brings a comparison between the things that make you happy versus the things that you do on a daily basis, and actually help you do more of the things that you love. Our mental health is important, especially when we're going through something difficult like a breakup. So again, I like ideas like this because it forces you to look closely at your everyday life. Also think about how you can incorporate more of the things that make you happy into your everyday life. So next page, we'll be doing a list of all of our affirmations. So again, I like writing all of my headings in calligraphy because it makes the title stand out. So I feel like affirmations are a great way to remind ourselves that we are amazing, we are enough, we are capable, and that we matter. And let's decorate the page with stickers. So here's a page where you can write down your affirmations. Okay, last but definitely not least, we are going to do a page where we will write a letter to our future selves and open it in a year's time. So what you will need for this is an envelope. So I will just use a glue stick to glue this on. I try not to use wet glue only because it crinkles up the pages. So I'll just write Hi Future Self in calligraphy. I actually got this idea from Jess of Jashikorin, and let's seal it with a sticker. If you're feeling really fancy, seal it with a wax seal. Again, this is a super simple way to write a letter to your future self. So those are the breakup spread ideas that you can use for your own bullet journal. There are a ton of other spreads out there, so feel free to research and apply whatever spreads resonate with you the most. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to tag us at Archer and Olive so we get to see your beautiful work.